What's up, guys? This is D Brown with Trackheads. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Trackheads. Today we have the Zurich, not today, maybe today, tomorrow, depending on how they do it, but we have the Zurich Diamond League coming up, and I have a couple of predictions. We have some quality races coming through. We're going to be having the men's 200-meter dash with Fred Kerley, Letsile Tebogo, and Kenny Bednarik. We also have, other people running, of course, but those are the three big guys that are going to be competing in this actual run. So I have a prediction. I do have a couple things to that I've been looking at and seeing what's going to happen. If you haven't seen my video before about my predictions with Letsile Tebogo for the end of his season in terms of the world record, I basically just said in so many words that I don't think Letsile Tebogo is going to be breaking any world records this year, at least in the 200, because all the factors and all the people that he needs to do it are not competing. No allowances in here. We don't have, we have an Arian Knighton who's like kind of consistent, 19.7s. It's cool to see Fred Kerley enter the mix, but again, he's like a 19.8. He may get down to 19.7 if he can run the turn. Kenny Bednarik is probably his closest competitor at this point, but I don't think he's in the kind of shape that he needs to be in, especially after that 4x1 blunder. I don't think he's in the physical shape, and he's probably, probably dealing with some exhaustion after such a long a year, especially with the Olympic Games not ending how it's supposed to. We don't know his mind state, right? We don't know how that has affected him. But like I said, we don't really have that 19.5 factor that we need to push Letsile Tebogo to actually run this to the best of his ability. I can tell you exactly how I think this race is going to go. I think we're going to have Kenny Bednarik really take this thing out. I think we're going to have him, between him, I'm not sure if Arian Knighton is competing, but if it's Arian Knighton is in there, we're going to have Kenny and Arian really push the pace at maybe like a 10-1, 10-2 low, but really like a 10-1, I think. I think not too far behind is going to be Letsile Tebogo. He's going to be really like right behind him, like a 10-2. Fred Kerley may come through right behind there, but for some reason, Fred Kerley hasn't yet mastered the ability to maneuver a curve properly. So he's probably going to be a little bit behind and really take advantage of the slingshot to really get at the top end speed and use his strength as an X 400-meter runner to finish. I think that Letsile Tebogo is going to come off that curve, and whoever's in front of him, he's going to hawk them down. I think race is either going to go off that way, or we're going to have Letsile Tebogo take it out, because he's going to be really serious about this race. Because like I said, he has the strength, he has the speed. He just ran 9.8, and I think he's may challenge himself. I don't think this is considered the Diamond League final, but one thing I will say is, I think he's going to want to test to see if he has the strength and really push the pace. Because maybe in the Diamond League final is just about winning, where here it's just like, F it, let's get some times in. So I think that's going to be a factor. But I think if he does push the pace and he runs like a 10-1, we could be looking at like a 19.4 again. And if he's running 19.4, maybe we see a 19.3 at the Diamond League final if conditions are right, if the track is fast. But Zurich is known to be pretty fast from my understanding. I think the fastest time we're going to see tomorrow is like a 19.5, 19.4 at the fastest. I could be wrong. It's only a guess. It's only predictions. I think after that 19.4, 19.5, we may have someone kiss 19.7. That could be Fred Kerley, because he's been running pretty well. He's at a 9.8. He's been at a 9.8 pretty consistent. He just went 9.9. But if he actually runs this curve, then we can actually see some quality running. So I'm looking forward to it. After there, we have Kenny Bednarik. I think he's going to be at like 19.8. He looked like he's kind of refreshing the base, probably took some time off, not like a week or two, and then he's getting back into rhythm. If Arian Knighton's there, we might see another 19.8, but I think this is all Tebogo. I don't think it's going to be close. Maybe in the first half, but then after that, he's going to drop the hammer. It's going to be a wrap. So it's just my 2 cents, a little bit of my predictions for the run. Definitely check it out. I'm gonna be checking it out. It should be a good run, guys. But I want to thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Trackheads. Peace.